Right now, I want to introduce you to a young man who is making his presence felt among young conservative millennials, and that is Nick Fuentes, who's joining me on the phone right now. Nick, how are you?
I'm good, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing well. Tell me what issue are you passionate about right now? What have you been talking about?
Well, the big thing that we've been talking about is globalism. It's really more about the ruling elites of the country, whether that's in finance or in government or in media.
It's interesting to go back and look at your thoughts on some of this stuff from a millennial point of view, which we've got a host on our show on the weekends, Annie Fry, who fits into that category. Now, you, in particular, after reading your website, are not some extremist like the Boston Globe would like to paint you as. I have to tell you, young man, I'm very impressed with what I've seen here. Well, I think we're going to hear a lot more from Nick Fuentes, and you're an impressive young man. I've enjoyed talking with you, and I wish you the best.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You bet, Nick. Hang in there. Wow, the level of maturity that you sense in this young man. He's thought-provoking. He's got some provoking thoughts. I have enjoyed chatting with him. But he came to my attention from you're never surprised about this out of any newspaper from Boston, the Boston Globe. They try to blame his success on the fact that he says radical right-wing things, and he's just trying to take advantage of the mood of the country. And that's the mistake that the left has made about conservatives for years. That's the mistake the left has made. You've never seen a successful left-wing talk radio program. They failed repeatedly. And because they want to float the idea that conservatives have to listen to somebody on the radio tell them what they think, when nothing could be further from the truth. And I am encouraged when I see people like Nick Fuentes for the future.
Morning shows this weekend blasting Donald Trump because he met with Kanye West and this Nick Fuentes guy, who I might have heard the name, didn't know anything about him.